Hey guys, I'm back. Okay, enough of the nonsense. Hey guys, it's Nario and welcome back to my channel. So not too long ago, Nintendo dropped the Splatoon 3 Direct. I didn't watch it live because I was... Yeah, it was like 8 in the morning, and mind you, it's summer break, so I was up late at night and up late in the morning. But anyways, about the Splatoon 3 Direct, there was a bunch of things dropped, and it was all in all a very good Direct. So I'm here to talk about what's new in a Direct, and what I mean by that is what's different from Splatoon 2, like what wasn't in Splatoon 2 and is in Splatoon 3. I feel like there could have been an easier way to explain that. But before we get into this video, you know, I've been doing YouTube for 2 years now, and I've been promoting my socials on every one of my videos, and yet, let me show you.
Oh! Somebody! Oh! He needs some milk!
So you see my point? So if you enjoy me, then why not enjoy me even more by following my socials, links in bio, and subscribe. Okay, I'm talking too much. First, we can start with the obvious update to Inkopolis. Oh, sorry, Splatsville. We already saw this in the announcement trailer back in the February 2021 Direct, and looks much better than the city since Splatoon 1 and 2, in my opinion. But now let's get into serious things, techniques. A couple of new techniques are the Squid Surge and the Squid Roll. Squid Surge is basically charging up while swimming up a wall so you can swim faster, I guess. And the Squid Roll is basically jumping out of ink in a roll. We saw this before in the announcement trailer, but didn't know anything about it until now. And now for stages. Old stages like Mako Mart and Inkblot Academy are turned, but a whole lot of new stages are here. And it's also divided into sections, the Splatlands and the Greater Inkopolis. The Splatlands include Scorch Gorge, Eeltail Alley, Mincemeat Metalworks, Undertow Spillway, and Hagglefish Market. The Greater Inkopolis includes Museum Delfancio, Hammerhead Bridge, and Mahi Mahi Resort. They also said some new stages will come in later updates. And you know, should have saw that coming. Now for weapons. The same type of weapons are here along with some new ones, like stringers. Stringers are like a bow and arrow that shoots ink. Splatonas come in all different types. For example, the Splatana Wiper. The Splatana Wiper is kind of like an updated ink brush, but instead of inking from one side to another, you just shoot vertically. And you can also charge it up. New special weapons are here too. The Tacticooler is like a special weapon that all your teammates can use. Each player takes a drink, and each drink has a little effect that puts on your character, like increasing speed. A little weird and way different from the others, but I see what they were doing. Wave Breaker can locate any player on the opposite team, and it can also kill them as well. If you don't know how to avoid them, just jump. I thought that was pretty obvious. The Reslider is basically a dolphin that you will ride around for a limited amount of time for a build-up until it finally explodes. And also, old special weapons return as well, although they didn't get into the craft special sadly, but I'm pretty sure they will in the future. Hopefully. As for shops, and as for the weapon shops, you don't use gold to buy weapons. Instead, you use Sheldon licenses. Oh my god. I literally recorded this a week ago, and I'm now just hearing myself speak. And I said licenses. What? I meant license. Like, wait, license. Yeah, I meant license. You can get them by leveling up in a battle or using the same weapon over and over again. And speaking of shops, there are some new shop owners. Gnarly Eddie and a small snail named Nails own the headgear shop. Jella Fuhr, sorry if I pronounced that wrong, owns the clothing shop, and Mr. Coco owns the shoe store. Merch, instead of being a baby, he is a full-grown adult. Well, not full-grown, like a college student. Well, I guess college students are full-grown adults, considering that they live on their own and that they... Shut up! And now you can say what outfits you wear, which means if you want to wear something else, you can save it and come back to it later, if you want to wear it another time. The lobby looks way different now, but it still has the same things, except they changed the name for ranked battles and it's now called Anarchy Battles. And I still don't know why they changed the name. You can now practice in the lobby, and now you can also practice while you're waiting for your friends to join your lobby, which I desperately needed because I can't just sit there and look at the waiting screen waiting for my friends to join. Oh wait, I don't have any friends.
I'll be there for you.
Also, ghost, which is another word for saying your friend's holograms, can appear as well. These can help you find your friend's lobby if they are hosting a private battle, or an anarchy battle, or anything really. And also, if you join a friend while waiting for others, you can also see your friends training as you're training, and you can invite your friends as well. And we can finally replay our past battles like Mario Kart 8 can. And you can even upload them. I don't know if you can upload them to YouTube or just to your Splatoon 3 account because they didn't really touch on that topic really. And now there's locker rooms where you can customize your own lockers and look at other people's lockers as well. To get items that go in your locker, you go in the item shop that is owned by Harmony. And you can now equip titles to your name, or splash tags as they call it. And you can even change the animation your character does if you win a battle. And this is where we saw the dreaded dab emote.
Cut the cameras.
You can do table turf battle, which is basically Tetris and turf war put together. You can use cards, and you can get these new cards by purchasing them at an outside shop. Then they touched on new things in Salmon Run. New bosses include the Slamming Lid, Big Shot, and Kohozuna, which is a boss that sometimes appears at the end of your Salmon Run job. You can throw eggs at it to deal a lot of damage, and this boss is also on a time limit, but I don't think there's a penalty for not defeating it in time. Big Run is a new mode where you do Salmon Run on stages where turf war or anarchy battles take place. So basically Salmon Run on the Mako Mart map. This mode does take place every few months though. Then we talk more about story mode. You can now do snapshot mode and can take pictures like Super Mario Odyssey, and you can send them to your phone or put them on your locker. You can now practice on any stage freely. Then it talked about Splatoon 3 on the Nintendo Switch Online app. I kind of predicted this in my Nintendo Switch Online video. Go watch that if you want. You can do the same thing you could in Splatoon 2, but now if you ink a lot of turf to earn ink point. Wait, what? You can do the same thing you could in Splatoon 2, but now if you ink a lot of turf to earn ink points, and you can use these ink points to support small businesses like Krusty Sean's businesses, and you can now download wallpapers for your phones. Splatoon 3 will launch on the Nintendo Switch Online app when Splatoon 3 comes out September 9th. And now with Amiibo, you can register your Amiibo to your saved outfits. For example, if you scan an Amiibo on an outfit and then scan it again later, it'll put on that outfit again. The Amiibo is more interactive in this game, like you can now take pictures with your Amiibo, and new Splatoon 3 Amiibo is releasing this holiday. So I don't know if that's like Halloween or Thanksgiving or Christmas because they are all holidays. Although whenever they say something like releasing this holiday, I always think about Christmas for some reason. I don't know why. I'm talking too much again. Then they got on the topic of updates again. They will be adding free post-launch updates with new weapons, catalogs, which is the things you get the emotes on. So basically new emotes, and modes like League will be added later. They'll also be adding paid DLC they call large-scale paid DLC. I don't know if that will be a part of the Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack or not, but like they always say, more information will be talked about later in the future. Then they talked about the new gang in the Splatoon universe, Deep Cut, which consists of Shiver, Big Man, and oh my god, that forehead, and Fry. They will now host the renamed Anarchy Splatcast, just like Pro and Marina did, with a different name in Splatoon 2. Then they talk about Splatfest, and you can now choose 3 teams, which means you can now do 3 team turf war battles they call Tricolor Turf War. Then they announced the Splatoon 3 Splatfest world premiere. That will take place on August 27th from 9 a.m. to 9 a.m. Pacific time, and man, you know I'll be there. And the topic is rock, paper, scissors. Then they talked about the Splatoon 3 Invitationals 2022, which will take place on September 5th at PAX West. It will also be live streamed on the same day at 2 p.m. Pacific time. There are many, and I mean many more things I could talk about because the Splatoon 3 website tells us a whole lot more information than the Direct did. And I only know that because I saw Nintendo Lite's video about it. So go watch that video if you really want to go deep into it. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and if you enjoyed, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe and hit that bell if you want to see more like this. And make sure to follow all my socials that are on screen right now, and I will see you in the next one. Peace. And as Frozone in The Incredibles would say,
Honey!
What?
Where's my super suit?
that didn't make any sense.